Welcome to Atypical Off-Gridder. We're at the mobile today. Shannon is behind the camera. We got about 8 inches of snow. I just got done cleaning up the snow, and now we're just working on our stratification and getting things ready for the spring. She's been working on all the mint and stuff like that, and I'm getting ready to plant some cherry seeds or cherry pits that we bought. They were organic cherries that were just amazing, so I'm hoping we can maybe even get 1 or 2 plants out of these. I'm also going to be planting a heel-all, which is Prunella vulgaris, Comfrey seeds. These don't really have to be cold stratified, but I want to get a head start on these so that I can get these into our food forest in our orchard as soon as possible. And then Sea Buckthorn or sea berry. These do have to be cold stratified. The heel-all has to be cold stratified. We're trying to add to our food sources as well as Shannon's medicinal garden that she has going on. What I got here is just an $11 tote that I got from Walmart with a clear lid. That's the most important thing. The divider, don't really need a divider. It's pretty simple. You're just going to fill this with 4 inches or so of soil, or whatever you want to use. I just grab whatever I can find. This stuff was like $9 at Walmart, and stuff is kind of hard to find right now because it's still early in the season. So people always put 5-6 inches of soil, and I don't really understand that, because this stuff is literally not really going to grow much. It's just going to stratify and sit there and wait for the perfect time, perfect temperature, perfect moisture level, all that, before it starts growing. But is what I do is I'm doing something a little different. People usually just put like 1 bed of seed. I'm going to put 2 beds of seeds. So I'm going to put these cherries in here, and I don't care how they go, because nature doesn't care how they go. They just want to grow stuff. And just spread them out a little bit. Make sure they're not touching each other, but so they all have a little room to grow here. You want to catch a picture of that? So that's what they look like. I just literally throw them in. Just make sure that they're not really touching each other. You don't have to smush them down and stuff, because we're going to put another thin layer over the top of these. The rule of thumb when planting is you plant it as deep as it is as its size. So this case, this is about 1/2 inch, so it has to be at least 1/2 inch deep. So we'll put 1/2 inch of soil on top of this, and then we're good to go. All right, so now we're just going to throw down a little more soil, and I don't think that's anything more than just self-explanatory. And again, this is just for cold stratification. Some seeds just need basically any perennial, any fruit tree, any vegetable like peppers are perennial. So if you're in the right climate, and I believe it's 8 or higher, 8, 9, 10, etc., then these peppers will grow year round. But here, they're not. So we won't be starting those for another couple of months. So then is what I do. I got to get the wife's heel-all in first. That's important. And if you don't know about heel-all, you might want to research this. There's a ton of little tiny seeds, and again, I don't care. Nature doesn't care. Nature just wants to grow stuff.
Mother Nature knows best.
Exactly. We're always trying to compete with Mother Nature. And it's going to be quite obvious what plant is what come May, come early June. So we don't really have to worry about it now. Then I just give them a little pat down, and then I'm just going to go ahead with the Sea Buckthorn here, aka sea berry. This is another perennial that produces a good fruit for jams and it's medicinal, etc.
What?
I forgot to put the holes in the bin. You do need to put some holes in the bottom for drainage. Don't forget that, because I did while making this video. And then once you've completed that, you're going to want to put some holes in the top, and these will go all the way across. Here's a good educational point for you. Use a bit like this. I used a regular drill bit. I shattered the tops and stuff. So use one of these, and I can't remember what it's called. You can help me in the comments. But this works super, super good compared to just a regular drill bit. Just go easy, go slow. And it doesn't matter how many. You just use. So now that I put the holes in the lid, and even this one's shattered. There's snow falling off the roof over there. Be careful. It got brittle. It's cold. So now that we have our seeds in our soil, all I'm going to do is water it. And this will melt in the sun because this becomes, well, the greenhouse kind of effect, right? So it'll freeze, it'll do all it's got to do.
Beautiful.
And then, thank you. And then, when you set this in your snowbank, when it rains, when it snows, all that, everything will go into the holes. It will do what it needs to do. And at the same time, it stratifies everything. So hopefully, if I can remember, I will bring us back to this same bin in the spring, or even some shorts to kind of follow up and see what's happening. And you can see how this works, because I'm excited to see it myself. This is my first time, but I've watched dozens of YouTube videos about it, and it makes sense to me. It's nature, just nature in a plastic bin. I hope this was helpful. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I appreciate you all. From Atypical Loft Gritter. Have a good one.